Hello, Taurus. Welcome to the channel. Today's reading is a deep dive into your no contact situation. So, you are either a Taurus or you are dealing with a Taurus. So, what we're going to do, we're going to pull some oracle cards, lots of tarot cards. I have lots of space today. We're really going to get into it. And then you can't see it, but I have a total of 9 decks prepared for this reading. So we're going to get in and get you lots of answers about what's been going on. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you stopped by. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's so nice to see you. I'm always so excited to see what the cards have in store for you today. All right, so we are opening with movement. Number 28 becomes a 10, becomes a 1, so that may be relevant to you, but we have, what is this? We have a windmill on an ostrich. I heard a phrase, don't tilt at the windmill, but I don't think that's the actual, I don't know, maybe it is the meaning of the card, but I don't think that is. I just think that that is so cute. I don't know that I've ever drawn that card. So it's like writing on the back of a very awkward animal. What are you doing, Taurus? Where are you going on the back of an ostrich? We'll just have to see. All right, now we also have the biome connection. So the message of this card, so it's 44 becomes an 8. The message of this card reminds us that we are all connected to everything, that we are, as a species and as a spirit, we are all connected in the universe, in the world. And the thing that's really standing out for me is the circular patterns, like on the hot air balloon, and the circular patterns of the whole thing. So we may have a lot of air energy. I know that you're an earth sign, but there may be, we have movement and we have this circular motion here. So we may be getting a lot of forward moving energy for you and intellectual energy. We'll have to see. Messages for Taurus. All right, Taurus, so you are showing up to your reading today as the 9 of Rods, the 10 of Rods, interesting. You are feeling burned out, and the Ace of Cups. Your person is showing up as the Hanged Man with the 3 of Cups and the Moon. Oof, okay. So, Taurus, it's possible that you may be dealing with someone who is holding back because of something they've heard, or like gossip of some kind. There may be a person or group of people in their lives that may have not been, they may not have your person's best interest at heart. And whatever poisoning thoughts that they've been putting into this person's mind that has caused them, I think, to question the situation and to hold back has really been painful for you. This is just the initial story. If this is not your story, please bear with us. More will come out for you. I'm going to pull so many cards, something will come out for you. But the initial story that I have is one of gossip, and you either do not know who it is that is influencing your person, or you know who it is, but you don't necessarily know how they're influencing them. Like, you may not know what exactly is being said. I don't think your person is sharing a whole lot with you at this time. Or they are hearing things and it's confusing them. Like they're letting something else influence them. I mean, it's possible that this is a third party situation. you would know that. We'll have to see. But right now, really what I'm getting is gossip and external influence that's causing confusion or causing this person to second guess and hold back. But I think this is a shame. If this is you, this is very painful for you, and I would like to see that and witness that and say that I'm sorry. But I don't think you really know what to do, and we'll get you some answers. But if this is your story, I think you may have been experiencing thoughts of, I don't really know what to do. It's funny, we have all this card, we have energy of movement here, and then we have lack of movement. So I'm hoping to see more for you coming in your future cards. We're going to pull a lot more, tons of cards. So whatever is going on here, you clearly were authentic. Like you genuinely cared about this relationship, this person. Maybe this is romantic. I suspect it's romantic. Doesn't necessarily have to be. This could be like your bestie, take it as it resonates. But I think the when I sat down to read, it was with the intention of romantic relationships. It does not have to be. But point is, you were genuine, and you still feel, because this is present energy, you feel that there's still something here. You believe, that this connection is worth fighting for. And if you believe it is worth fighting for, then it is worth fighting for. I think you found this to be very painful. All right, so how we got here. Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, I think that maybe the energy's going this way. I think maybe you made an offer, or there was an offer between the two of you, but it's kind of going this way. There was talk of giving something a try, maybe a romantic connection. And we have a missed opportunity and apathy. This is more stagnant energy here. Or they did not see it the same way that you saw it. Maybe there was a very awkward misunderstanding. It's very possible that there was an awkward misunderstanding here. We still have the influence of the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is usually a card of celebration, but in this particular deck, it does not feel very celebratory to me. And with the Moon here, this is gossip. Yeah. So I think maybe something, like you tried to get something off the ground with this person, and someone smeared it. It's like a smear campaign, almost. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, more heartbreak. Oh, Taurus. This is the shared energy between the two of you. Yes, so we are back to something was very disappointing to you. At this time, you may not necessarily know what to do. You may not know how to move forward. And this is a card of conflict. It's also a card of competition. So again, if this is a third party, which if they are being influenced in any way, shape, or form, it is very clearly a third party. So take it as it resonates. It may not be that they're entangled with someone romantically. This could be a parent. This could be a friend, family member, someone who is either manipulating your person or thinks they've misplaced their thoughts of having this person in their best interest. They clearly do not. Excuse me. I am recovering from bronchitis, so please bear with me. I also think that witnessing your person allow themselves to be influenced and to not necessarily fight for the connection that you had, which they may have indicated to you that they wanted it. We have the Fool here in the middle. So at one point, you were on the same page. It may have been moving very slowly. You may have been taking it very slow. It doesn't feel like it really got off the ground. And then to suddenly witness your person allow themselves to be influenced, or maybe they are not self-aware enough to necessarily see how they're being influenced. It's like, now that you have seen it, you can't unsee it. As much as you may want to unsee it, I think watching them handle the situation the way that they did, I think may have forever changed the way you view this person. Not in a judgmental sort of way, but when we are assessing a potential partner or potential mate, we have a right to determine, does this person behave in a way that is in alignment with the kind of relationship that I want to have? You have that right. So I don't mean that in a judgmental way. It's just that's the way it is. So I think this feels incredibly painful, Taurus. So, you can get through this if this is you, but I think you are very disappointed in this person. I don't like this person for you. I'm just going to say. You do you. You have my love. If you decide that this is for you, then I will support you. We have the Magician, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So this is future energy, some advice. You do not have to take the advice if you don't want to. All right, so we have the Magician, the King of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, so the King of Swords is all about discernment. And so here, I think we have this row here about you're watching this person allow themselves to be influenced. And I think it's kind of turned you off. As much as it may hurt you, and as much as you may genuinely care and love for this person, I feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like you're considering taking yourself elsewhere. And that may be the movement aspect here, is taking yourself elsewhere. And as painful as it is, I don't know that I would blame you, honestly. So the Magician here, there's a couple ways that you can read this. You are manifesting something more in alignment with what you want. Yes, of course, that's the typical reading for the Magician. However, the Magician is also very, he's a trickster. He's also very covert. So it reinforces for me that this person may have flip-flopped on you as a result of this influence from the external influence that they had. I don't know that you have a lot of insight into their current reality, their current world. I don't know that you know what's really going on here. Yes, you have all the tools, you have all the resources of the universe to manifest something that is more in alignment with what you want, more in alignment, that is more fair. Now, fair is subjective, so take it as it resonates, but something that for you is more fair. And like, this is bringing about a lot of wisdom. I think watching this person, it's almost like you may not have wanted to take things as slow as you did, and I almost have the sense that it really was in your benefit. It allowed some things to unfold and to reveal to you, even though you can't directly see what's going on. I think a lot has been revealed to you through what you cannot see. So absence of information is information. Absence of a decision, indecision is a decision. Like if you're digging around in your bag for a pen, just because you can't find the pen doesn't necessarily mean that the pen is not in your bag. You just haven't found it yet. So that's really the vibe that I'm getting here. Just because you may not be able to see directly what's going on, the fact that you can't see what's going on is very telling in this situation. I'm actually a little concerned for your person. I think whatever situation or whatever influence that is being levied over them is incredibly toxic. And, short of keeping somebody physically safe, I don't know that there's really anything directly that you can do. You can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped, right? Yeah, there's a lot of covertness here. There's a lot of like blind spots here. Um, Taurus, I really think you might have dodged a bullet. All right, let's get some more cards out. So this is the Hidden Truth Oracle. It is a very powerful oracle, and we have cards jumping out. So we'll see what this one was. I remember every detail of that day. I usually read these as messages from your person. This feels like your message. I think you may remember every detail of the day when this other energy, this other group of people started meddling. I think you remember it. I feel like you are going to take yourself elsewhere, at least for the time being. By the way, if you are enjoying this reading, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you as part of my community. And do hit that like button too. All right, I knew exactly what I was doing. So I kept referring to this person was allowing this other influence. The magician is also allowing this influence to come through. I think they knew, they were definitely allowing it. Sometimes people are not self-aware enough to know what they're letting in, but they knew. This may not be the first time this has happened for this person. I love you unconditionally. I think that's you again. I think you love this person. You may be at a point with this where you're very hands-off. And I don't blame you, because at a certain point it kind of becomes their business. I don't mean to be cold, but what do we have here? Let go and surrender. Yeah, back to that hands-off vibe that I just said. Surrender is not necessarily giving up. So there's clearly love here. But if you've been resisting the situation, which you may have been, this is very resistant energy here, but you're at the end of it. It's like the worst is over. If you can surrender that resistance, you will move forward. So this could be where your movement comes in. All right, so more oracle messages, please, for Taurus in this situation. Be willing to express love to receive love. So in this particular connection, that may not mean directly to your person. I have the sense of hands off, respecting their space, respecting what they want. But if you've been feeling stressed out, you clearly have love to give. The cards are encouraging you to find an outlet for that. Because when you express love into your universe in any capacity, it is going to come back to you. So that could even be like finding a place where you can fill a need. So it could be a charity work. It could be, working with animals, however it resonates for you. Don't worry, we have more cards coming. These are angel messages here. By the way, I will be linking my no contact playlist. If you are interested in more no contact messages, it'll be in the cards or in the attached card. Holy love. Yes, find the vibration of love. We're going to get a little esoteric here. So find the feeling of love in any capacity. Take this person out of the equation. If you can find love in any capacity, you'll ultimately, one, you'll feel better, and two, it will call in loving energy into your world. I'm also taking this holy love as divinely guided away from this. Like, I think you may have dodged a bullet. Truly. Truly, truly, truly. That's also what I'm getting. Take time to breathe out. Yes, if you've been feeling stressed out, which according to this you have, take time to breathe. Breath is the stuff of life, you know? And even if this person is not with you in the moment, you are still alive. You still have your life, you know? Timeless earth. This speaks to taking time to breathe out, and breath being the stuff of life, and awakening. Ooh, I thought we said something here about you may be having some realizations about how you might have just dodged a giant bullet. So, yeah. You know, this, I don't mean to sound cold, but there are so many people in the world. I really think that you dodged a bullet. I think that this other influencing energy, as difficult as this was for you, this may have been a blessing in disguise. You know, it's better to know now than when it's too late. And I feel like the universe may have stepped in to show you that this person may not be for you. I feel like you're being protected. You clearly have a lot of love to offer. You know, this person may not have been the match, and you are seeing it despite wanting them to be the match, and the universe is actually protecting you and guiding you towards the match. That's what this movement card is all about. You know, it's moving you. It's shifting your path towards something where you can be more connected and where you can express love and feel loved. So, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there for you. Best of luck. You've got this. And feel free to drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonated, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye-bye.